mean, I think a lot of people, to convince them, like others that have the opportunity to go on spring break, the people that try to convince them, they always say, oh, we had such a fun time and everything. I feel like it's almost minimized the impact that you have on people. Well, yeah, because you have one day of fun, whereas you have basically 6 days of work. Because you have your first day training, and the next 4 are obviously you're putting on a vacation Bible school for kids. And then you also do a lot of service. It's obviously showing that while you have that day of fun, just because you're going on a trip, you also have those 5 days of work and like sharing the gospel. And that's very important.
Spring break missions can help you reach into your own faith with Christ, and it can help you build bigger bonds with the people around you, as well as creating a tighter faith with God. It's just a really good way to step out of your comfort zone. It can really help you be able to understand what's so great about God, as well as being able to help other people in the process.
Just seeing this kind of situations that people are in just makes you feel grateful, and just how can I help these people in these hard situations. And I feel like it just made me more grateful and like pumped for Christ and like what he can do in these situations.
You do have to be realistic. Sometimes these trips are hard. They do push the limits of the students. They push the limits of the leaders. But a big piece of it is the discipline. And then, really what happens is just the amazing things that you get out of it after it's done. The more habit you build, the more it changes your heart and continues to change your heart.
All the time, a bunch of people say to us, they're like, you guys can change the world, you guys can make an impact. And I feel like Spring Break Missions can really open your eyes and help you see that you actually can do that, and it's not just something that people say.
Spring Break Missions give us an opportunity to help us help others around the world. It's a lot about sharing gospel, and the places we travel to, sometimes we're the only Jesus people will see.
Well, I think our goal as a church is obviously to help others follow Jesus, so we're doing that and trying to educate, obviously, the youth, like people my age, on how to do that. And that way they have that experience as they grow up and choose to go on other trips like Tanzania or Estonia or something like that.
I think it's imperative that the members of the church get behind the students and support them with their prayers and with their financial gifts, because it's the next generation.
We're the next generation. We in the places that we go, we make a difference in the communities because we're helping out the next generation of these other communities. Like in Memphis, when we do VBS, that's the next generation of their society. And even if it's just a week, it changes these kids' lives, and it changes our lives too.